awesome people, and welcome to a brand new series called Let's Try Pokemon Rumble Rush! Alright, so for those who know me very well, know that I do enjoy the Pokemon Rumble series. It is one of my favourite series. We're not gonna include Pokemon Rumble for the Wii U, because that's actually my least favourite Pokemon Rumble game. But, excluding all of that, the Rumble series is like one of my absolute favourite side series. There's a big side story to that, but unfortunately I went into this and completely forgot to change my settings for like when my screen blacks out, so I'm gonna have to kind of rush into it a little bit. Alright, so, apparently we're in the tutorial at the moment. I've been pressing my screen to try and keep it from, you know, going black, so next episode that won't be an issue, trust me. So we're going to be using a Redditor for practice, but I've just figured out then how to not proceed the game and explain some stuff. Alright, so before we jump any further into the episode, I do want to give a little disclaimer. I still currently have a little bit of a cold, so if I sound a little bit off, or if I start having a coughing fit, which if I do, I'll try in post-editing and try and cut that out or make it a little bit easier on your ears and all that. So that's a thing, so as I said, if I sound a little bit off, that's the reason. And I've also got my usual gaming things. I've got my electrolyte water for my cold at the moment, which is normally something like Powerade or something like that anyways. And I've got myself a good cuppa of English breakfast tea on me. And the only thing I'm missing at the moment actually is some biscuits at the moment to snack on. And actually, now that I've said that out loud, I've just realised I have the most posh sounding gaming sessions. It's always like, oi, you want to come around for some cuppa and some games? Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh god, just saying that out loud. Yeah, I've now officially got the most posh sounding gaming sessions ever. Alright, anyways, now that I've just exposed myself for having a posh gaming setup, let's get into this tutorial for Pokemon Rumble Rush. So, the reason why this is like a let's try Pokemon Rumble Rush is because I have not played any of this game. I've seen little tad bits of it here and there. This is actually my first hands-on go for it, so everything you see will be very blind, and I have no idea what's going on. So it's basically almost the same mechanics as what Rumble has in the past. You just tap to attack, and I think we've only got, well, considering the only control really is just tap, you're going to only have one move compared to previous Rumble games where you would have had two moves to attack. So you would have had, like, say on Rattata, you would probably had tackle or quick attack, and I'm having some slight lag there apparently, but that's alright. Because I had to record this on a phone, it may be a little bit choppy here and there, so I do apologise for that as well. You started your adventure with a great victory! It's said that in many unknown islands in the world, there are strong and rare Pokemon that live on these islands. So isn't that very similar to Pokemon Quest, where we had to explore islands? And it's just funny that they're showing Lugia there as well, because I thought, like, underneath my understanding, because again, I'm coming into this very blind, I thought this was Generation 1 only. So what's that? There's like Articuno, Moltres, and Ho-Oh's there as well, alright. So I was like, who's the other bird? And I was like, of course, it's Ho-Oh. Only true adventurers with strong Pokemon and insatiable, oh wow, I can't read at the moment, curiosity can research those unknown islands. I'm Callie from the Adventurers Club, so again, another thing I've just pointed out, like picked up just straight away is, this is very reminiscent of the previous Rumble title, which came out for the 3DS, and eventually went to hard copy, because originally it was just like a digital download for the 3DS. It was kind of like a free-to-play with microtransactions in it, which is kind of maybe a little bit cautious because this is a mobile game, and mobile games are absolutely notorious for microtransactions. Considering, as I said, the previous Rumble game had microtransactions, I'm almost expecting it in this title as well, so I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping this is microtransaction free. I'm also hoping that the stamina cost isn't going to be an issue, because again, the previous Rumble had stamina as well. I think you could pay to have more stamina to explore islands and all that, so I do hope that's, as I said, not going to be like a major downer for this episode, which is why I said this is really pretty much a let's try Pokemon Rumble Rush, because I'm really not sure if this is going to be like a actual series on the channel or not, so I thought we may as well just like a hands-on type of review type of thing. So we, the Adventures Club, are researching new islands and Pokemon that live there. We would like to ask for your cooperation. Oh, if I forgot to ask an important thing, please tell me your name. Please enter your nickname. Max of 12 characters. Well, this should fit. Oh, I can't do space. Well, it's definitely going to fit. Oh, let's not do B. Alright, cool. Communicating. Let me introduce myself again. I'm Callie. Nice to meet you, Lady KrimZen. So this does require internet mobile data and all that, so all the fun stuff. And looks like it's going to be our hub world. I'll teach you the basics for adventurers. First of all, check challenges. This is the most basic of basics. Let's try. Tap the challenge button in the upper right corner to check challenges. Oh, okay, so... Oh, this is our actual menu. So we're going to have some type of currency, which is going to be diamonds, which... Yeah, I got a funny feeling there's going to be microtransactions. I'm kind of hoping that's not going to be a big thing. We've also got some type of ticket thing. I'm hoping, again, that's not a microtransaction thing or something that the game is going to paywall us behind. So there's a couple of things I'm worried about. We've got a level that's to be expected because I'm pretty sure the last Rumble, I think it was called Rumble World, had levels as well. We got perky currency, again, that's been a staple for all Pokemon Rumble games. We have tournament and challenges, adventure, or alright, this might be very similar to Pokemon Quest. Pokemon Quest required you to collect ingredients. In this case, it's going to be ore. Pokemon and gears. I have some type of suspicion what the gears are going to be. If it's anything off the previous Rumble titles. Anyways, let's have a look at challenges. I can't remember if Rumble World had challenges. They probably did, but I can't remember at this point in time. You check your challenges, the Adventure Club will keep posting things that you'll want adventurers to do, so please check your challenges. Tap the receive button to receive rewards for clearing a challenge, don't forget. And check your challenges was one of the challenge for 3 diamonds. Yeah. Open the search screen, discover a stage is the other 3 that we have, and that's it. Oh, it's unlimited, unlimited. So what if it's like a once per day thing, so you just go through and each day kind of do that type of thing, so it kind of encourages you to keep playing the game in a way, I guess? Have you checked your new challenges? If you're ready, let's go on an adventure. Please tap the adventure button. So what's menu? This will be probably... There is a shop. There is a shop. But there is one thing I haven't noticed. And I'm not sure it's because we're in the tutorial, or if it's just not in the game. If it's not in the game, I'll be really happy because it means it'll be unlimited play to an extent. Is stamina, which means how many times you can go through it and a couple of times, and normally you do that, then you have to wait for a cooldown to wait for you the next time you can go do an action, like go on an adventure in this case. At this point, I have yet to see that, so that's a kind of a good sign, because that's a huge dampener for me, because I know for a fact for Pokemon Rumble World, that dampened my experience an awful lot, but I think the hard copy may have got rid of that. What's any options? My Nintendo, I'll connect my Nintendo a little bit later, but for now I'm not going to. Notices Charizard Island Home, so it sounds like there's an event going at the moment. Charizard Island Home has started. Thank you for adventuring with us. This is, oh god. Charizard Flame, oh, maybe, okay. The gears sound like they're going to be like this type of thing, so you can use special Pokemon, say like you click the gear and it uses like Charizard's Flamethrower maybe, or do you get the Pokemon that knows Flamethrower? There's only like going to be 2 type of things. Oh no, new summon Gears found. Okay, so Gears isn't quite what I was thinking, but it's more like going to be the supercharged attack in the Wii U version, where you probably summon that Pokemon and it does like an ultimate attack. Say in this case, Charizard's Flamethrower comes in, it uses Flamethrower on like say boss Pokemon, which be most time you'd be using your summon gear. Then Blastoise with Surf. You can get them by refining or see notices for details. Okay, so the ores actually go towards gears, so that's gonna have probably a cooldown on that too, whereas like you've got to wait X amount of time for them to do like breaking an ore or something like that. Oh man. Alright, there are some mobile aspects to the game, that's to be expected, but it sounds like it's not going to be a big thing. The only issue there is, of course, with the ore, they could put that behind a paywall and say, you know, you can only have X amount of ore, and then you can't get any more ore, so you might have to go through and say if you pick up another ore, you might have to discard it because you can't put any more in that bag until you've refined ore. The worst case scenario is going to be that, and then alongside you can only do, say, you can only like do something with the ore one time, like one ore at a time. I would like it though if you could do multiple ores, like Pokemon Go, you can hatch 9 eggs at once if you, of course, pay for the ores. I'm so sorry that my phone just turned off. That could be the worst case scenario. If there is some way of having multiple ores go at once, however they work, that'd be great. If not, then that's going to be a big, probably the equivalent of stamina there, I guess, in a way. So what am I doing? I'm clicking adventures. I've just been going through and kind of just reviewing like most of the games. So this is the adventure screen. Again, I really apologize if there's like huge amount of choppiness in the video. I really don't know how this is going to turn out because I'm actually recording this with my PC, but playing with the phone, of course, so I got no idea how this is working. What the? A strong opponent seems to have appeared already. To challenge the strong opponent, let's catch a Pokemon first. Please tap the search button to find a stage where Pokemon are. So that's something else too. We have to use currency to search, so I hope that's not going to be an issue either. This is the search screen. Tap the place you want to search on the map, and you can find a stage where Pokemon are. To find a stage, I'll try and find a stage, so we'll just click smack bang in the middle, I guess. Not quite smack bang in the middle, but close enough. Pidgey Grassland. Oh! Tap to start. What kinds of Pokemon are waiting on the stage you found? Let's go catch Pokemon. That was a quick tip. I couldn't even read that. Alright, we just caught ourselves a Rattata with 64 power. You caught a Pokemon. If you want to use the Pokemon you caught, tap the switch button. The CP number, alright, so very similar to Pokemon Go in regards to how they determine the power of the Pokemon is with CP. The higher the CP, you have better chance of defeating your opponents, yeah. Very reminiscent again of the previous Rumble stages, of course, and I think it also applies to Pokemon Go. The better the CP, the better the Pokemon is. That Pokemon also wobbled, so mechanic with Pokemon Rumble, this has been a thing for many Pokemon Rumble games now. If the Pokemon wobbles, you can tell because it makes like a and they'll have like stars above the Pokemon as well. If you defeat them whilst they're wobbling, it's 100% catch rate, so moves like False Swipes, Endeavor have a better chance of making the Pokemon wobble. And it looks like this game still continues that type of mechanic as well, so that's good to see. It is actually quite nice to see there is still returning mechanics that are very fundamental to the series. The only thing I'm a little bit disappointed by, of course, but I think the summoning gear may kind of fix, is the fact that you only use one move. But as I said, the summoning gear kind of gives you a pseudo second move, so I guess that's kind of a fix to it. Well done, here's the result for this stage. So, okay. Again, kind of reminiscent to the old Pokemon Rumble catch screens, especially the original one. This is the new Pokemon, congratulations, keep up the good work and keep finding different Pokemon. Except this time they come out of a Pokeball instead, which is quite a cool little aspect, I quite like this. This is your Pokemon with the highest power so far, congratulations, keep up the good work and keep finding strong Pokemon. This Pokemon has Assurance. Can we go back? Oh, we can't. Pidgey with Quick Attack, but that Rattata with Assurance was our strongest one. And the more stars a move has, obviously means the more powerful that move is. But most times, the more powerful they are, it also means the slower they are to go off. So a 1-star move would be a lot quicker to use, but it'll be a lot less powerful in regards to damage. But a 3-star move obviously will have more damage output, but will take a lot longer to actually engage that particular move or use that move. You're getting used to battling. Please tap Adventure button, I'll explain about the next step. By the way, new challenges are sometimes added after you clear a challenge. Please make sure to check the new challenges when you receive rewards. Okay, the game just had a little moment. So we have open the search screen, discover a stage, and we also have switch a Pokemon, check if you're ready for the super boss. So I'm just going to receive all them. So 6 diamonds as reward. Now I want to go back into menu. Yeah, we still can't access shop. Opening soon. I'm assuming because we're in tutorial, it's not going to show us that presence. Nothing here. It could be something to do with challenges maybe, or even tournaments. Adventurers. That could be a friend thing, so that's cool. So there's like a couple of aspects of Pokemon Go and Pokemon Rumble and maybe Pokemon Quest in this game, so that's kind of cool so far. First impressions so far are kind of on the neutral side for it, I guess, because it's only tutorial, so... Okay, we'll keep playing on. There's nothing so far that's come and told me that's like, this isn't worth playing. but at the same time, there's nothing really saying, you know, this is going to be addictive or anything like that just yet. Now I'll keep on explaining about your adventure. We'll go on different places to catch Pokemon, but at the very beginning, you won't find many different kinds of Pokemon. However, to defeat a strong opponent called a Super Boss, you'll find more Pokemon. But Super Bosses won't battle you unless they recognize you as a worthy opponent. It's very similar to, again, the previous Pokemon Rumble games. They'll normally cap it off after, if you reach a certain CP or higher, then you can go do challenges like that. So again, as I said, still got the basic mechanics of Pokemon Rumble, which is still good to see. Tap the pin of a Super Boss to find out what makes a Super Boss recognize you as a worthy opponent. And for this, we do need, okay, helpful info. Target CP is 100, time limit 45 seconds. So I'm assuming if it's anything like Pokemon Rumble Wii U, you have 45 seconds to defeat that boss Pokemon. That boss Pokemon has a CP of 100. And battle requirements is catch a Pokemon with CP 100 or higher. At the moment, we have 85 CP as our highest. So they want us to be around or higher of the boss Pokemon. And Pokemon we will use is Rattata at 35. But as I said, the highest we have is 85. That has assurance. You can attach a summoning gear. You can attach a power gear. Alright, so there is actual gears like that. That gives some extra CP. I was kind of right. There's a little bit more to it than just power and all that. Alright, so at the moment we can't be recognized by the Super Boss, so we need to catch a Pokemon of CP or higher. Let's explore with, again, for the Pokemon with highest CP. You can check the reported sightings on the search screen. Reported sightings tells you what kind of Pokemon other adventures are found and where. Use it to help search for stages. You can check reported sightings, again, using the hint button. So we've got Meowth down in this area, so let's go do that. Interesting they plopped us down there, but that's alright. Tap to start, let's go. Alright, so one good thing about this game, see what I mean as well by, like, I'm using the 3-star assurance. It's a little bit slower because the animation has to go through, but it's going to be a lot more powerful. The other thing I forgot to mention too is collecting coins is automatic, which I really like. Normally in the past you would actually have to manually collect coins, or any defeated Pokemon or collected Pokemon. That Pidgey was probably definitely a CP 100 or above, because that actually lived in Assurance. See there, that Pidgey came straight to us. Right, so we got 88 Pidgey so far, so 88 out of 100 is what we have. And that Meowth went down pretty easy. Alright, we didn't get the Meowth, so instead we got a big bulk of money. I wonder how much importance money has in this game. Pidgey, that has Twister, Wing Attack. Alright, that's a decent Pidgey. CP 88, Wing Attack, and 55 Poké-Dollars. Alright, we're gonna have some more challenges, and sorry, that was really annoying. I had to take a drink there. Alright, reporting your success to the club, 6 more diamonds. Catch a Pokemon with CP 90 or higher. Alright, so we're just gonna keep giving drip-fed some challenges as we continue through. Alright, in that case, try and find a new or strong Pokemon at a stage you've already found. So you can just click on that. I'm so sorry, I'm gonna have a coughing fit in a second. Alright, we'll battle that. Alright, that tip just there. That stayed up long enough for me to read too. Type of energies still apply to this game, which is kind of a given considering Pokemon itself kind of relies on that mechanic. Alright, so nothing impressive as of yet. We've yet to see... Oh no, Meowth's a boss. I was going to say we haven't seen a Meowth yet. It was like, oh, duh. Ah, it's sparkling Pokemon. Yes, it still applies to that mechanic. So if you find a sparkling Pokemon, no, that's not a shiny Pokemon. That just means it's going to be a guaranteed catch. I'm not... Well, one mechanic in the previous Pokemon Rumble games is something called perks or traits. Now, you can find Pokemon that are sparkling, and they would have traits. That could be something like resistance to certain types, or they would have higher attack, or they have higher defense, or something like that. And we actually got the Meowth, which has the CP of 102, so we've just completed that challenge, as well as the challenge for 90 or higher. The question will be, what move does it have? It has Scratch. I just didn't realise that was Meowth. Alright, so as I was saying about traits, I'm not sure if that's in the game, but sometimes when a Pokemon sparkles, that does mean that the Pokemon you captured there will have a trait, and I think most times they are 100% catch rate as well. Congratulations, Super Boss recognises you as a worthy opponent is willing to battle you. Tap the pin of the Super Boss and challenge it. Should we go and have a look at anything else? No, I don't think there's anything else to look at. Super Boss has a time limit, yeah, as I thought. Obtain Pokemon with the highest CP, blah, 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 blah. Ah, I didn't mean to hit. I want Switch, Meowth, and then after that, what's Ore? There must be a chance of finding Ore, if that's what that means. What's recommended Pokemon? Oh, okay, so when you click recommended Pokemon, it must throw you into the battle with whatever they recommend. Is there a way of doing like a... There is! You can do like a super attack if you hold down on the screen and then let go. Well, that took the Raticate down easy. We got a feather. This is a guide feather. Super bosses and bosses sometimes drop these. You need guide feathers to find stages. Look for new stages when you get guide feathers. Alright, so I guess that's going to be kind of like the currency to kind of like continue searching and all that. So yeah, I don't like where that's going. Unless they're like uncommon. As long as they're not super damn rare to find. That's going to be kind of like I can see as an issue. I could be wrong. An Ivysaur? Oh, that must be the next super boss. Okay, so yeah, down the bottom there's like super bosses. Defeated super boss, looks like a new super boss has appeared, so keep up the good work. Let me recap what you learned so far, please don't. Kind of self-explanatory really, so here at the bottom there's like, this bit here. There's like a list of what the super bosses will be. So the first one was Raticate, this time it's Ivysaur, the next one's going to be Wartortle, and the one after that Charmeleon, and finally is going to be Raticate. So Ivysaur requires us as a target of 130 CP, so of course it's going to need to have 130 CP or higher. It's going to be a grass poison type, time limit of 50 seconds. We also need to catch one or more Butterfrees, so we need to be on the lookout for Butterfrees in our search area, and that's going to be pretty much what we're going to need for this one. So we will need to do another search. I'm going to head back just for a quick second. Just pick up some more diamonds, because who knows, we're probably going to need these. So 6 diamonds again. Defeat the super boss Ivysaur. Okay. Right, still nothing really on the menu we can do. So we continue on. Alright, so we may as well go for a search. Eradicates are the only thing that's popping up, so let's just go do that. Eradicate Forest, tap to start. You can upgrade oh, that was quick. I kind of wish the text down on the screen for a little bit longer. Right, 1 Meowth down. Oh, there's a Magnemite. I wonder if we can catch that Magnemite. Probably not. I wonder if we can keep retrying this to try for that Magnemite. Because I would say there's going to be a Pokédex of some description in this game. Another Magnemite, so we have another chance. Nope. 87 Meowth. Alright, here's the boss, the Raticate. Boom. Alright, definitely utilize those like charged up attacks for bosses. We didn't get the Raticate, but we did get a Guide Feather though, so that's handy. We can use that to try and search for more Butterfrees, but since we can go back, it looks like basically for the cost of free, we can go back in and try for Magnemite maybe. 1 Guide Feather, and we can try and also like farm, I guess, for some Guide Feathers, since considering that's going to be like our main currency for searching for Butterfrees, which is one of the other requirements for doing the super boss, we may as well do a little bit of grinding. And I'm assuming too, every time we revisit, there's a chance of us getting like bonus maybe CP or something like that. They might reward us in some way for grinding a little bit. I hope they do anyways. Alright, no Magnemite again. I probably should have swapped to the higher CP Meowth. Right, there's another Meowth for the taking. We should do a switch and go to like the 108. Because I think there was a challenge for that too. This one has Fury Swipes. Right, so up against Raticate again. Can we target on a yes, we can target a different Pokemon. So that's a little bit rough considering the game kind of auto-targets onto the Pokemon. And we got the Raticate this time. Nice! And that's a CP of 130. Smack bang on what we wanted. So Faint, Bite. Oh, lovely. This thing has Endeavor. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Mwah. Perfect. It's like one of the best moves in Rumble when it comes to doing Pokédex stuff. So we can go back into... No, I don't want to use a Pokefeather. Leave me alone. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to use Endeavor. Oh, this... Hey, yo! Yo, we just got ourselves Magnemite. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. Lovely. Mwah. Bueno. Absolute bueno. Very bueno. I don't know what very is in Italian, but bueno is indeed good. I know that. Alright, should we probably swap back to the Fury Swipes Meowth? Since we don't need to worry about getting, like, wobbles or anything like that. But I don't know if that made a difference, but I do know for a fact that Endeavor definitely helps with catch rate and everything like that. Alright, back to the Raticate. We can just skip through this very quickly. Is there a... I wonder if there's actually a way, like... And then again, like, I don't think there would be, considering how short these stages are. I was going to say, is there a way of actually quitting a course once you get into it? Or once you're in, that's it? That's something I'm also curious about. But I'd say that wouldn't be really a big issue, as I said, considering... Hey, we just ranked up! Pokemon slots plus 10. Oh. Ah. We just got a +1 on Meow, so there is some type of bonus for continuously catching one Pokemon of a certain type. Pokemon? Did that say which one? I wasn't really paying attention on like what type, unless it's like every Pokemon. Base CP 100, unless it's a certain type of Meowth I got that had that bonus. I wouldn't have a clue which one. Is there a way of, alright, send the club, yep. Is there a... Yeah, okay, newest, that's what I want. But I don't want to transfer, so newest... Was this the one with the bonus? Or is that just future bonuses on Meowth means they are going to be stronger? Alright, I can't see anything on the screen already that says, you know, base CP. I was meant to swap. So Pokemon... Sorry, I'm trying to work this out on the top of my head whilst commentating. Not easy. So back. I caught a Rattata, didn't I? Raticate. Oh, favorite, yeah, dum. Base, yep, that's better. And then back, use that. There we go. I'm just being dumb again. Okay, continuing on. So now I can go search because none of these had a Butterfree. Let's go double check. No, none of them had a Butterfree. So far I've caught a... There we go. So at the moment, kind of everything's working in what type of order you actually need to be going in. So that's probably not going to happen in the actual game. It's probably going to be very RNG dependent when it comes to the actual base game itself. So we just got Caterpie, that's good. And I did see a button for Dex, so there is a Pokedex in this game. So it probably does help catching every Pokemon that you see. So every time you go to an... Oh, there's a Metapod. Let's get that. This is using Endeavor too, so I should have a high chance of getting that Metapod. Nope. That's a Caterpie. Alright, so basically it's the entire Caterpie evolution line in this stage, so that's good. So we can potentially get a Butterfree and a Metapod. Let's try for that. So then that way at least the Pokedex is going to say, Ow. Not really ow, they didn't do that much to me at all. Alright, so we failed to get the Butterfree, that's fine. We do get some Pokédollars, which we've yet to figure out what that equates to. Bug Bite. So none of these are going to be our strongest. I'd say the strongest one's going to be Butterfree. Now, since we found the Butterfree stage, we can go back into it and try for the Metapod and the Butterfree. So we do need to focus more on the Metapod, sorry, on the Butterfree more than the Metapod, but getting that Metapod would be handy. And which we do get, nice! Alright, now we just need to get that Butterfree, and we're smooth sailing from here. Oh, that's a nice quality electrolyte water there. Actually, this electrolyte water is quite nice. I was actually a little bit worried. I actually don't know. I think it might be like, I think it's Gatorade or something like that. It just says G active. Oh, I'm like smacking my screen and there's nothing there. My bad. Alright, we got Butterfree, so we're just going to go through... Oh, that nearly took it out. Did we get it? That's the question. And we did. Nice. Right, Butterfree CP of 130, of course, it's going to be 130. It probably wanted us to go through, do one level, and then go for the Butterfree, which would mean the guaranteed 130 CP. I was kind of hoping, no, it wouldn't be, it'd be a little bit higher, just to take on the Super Boss, but nah. We can't have nice things in tutorials. Alright, oops, can we? I'm actually going to go in with the Eradicate. I wonder if you can catch Super Bosses, or if they're like the aforementioned Pokemon titles, Pokemon Rumble titles, where you take them on, and that's it, you actually can't catch them. I'm just going to use Endeavor on it to spam it, because there's like a Bulbasaur using Vine Whip on me, it's kind of annoying. Alright, we didn't get the Ivysaur. We did get a Guide Feather, though. Alright, 35 Pokédollars and one Guide Feather. So up next, I think I said was Wartortle? Yeah, Wartortle. Wartortle! I saw a Gloom. Why did Gloom appear? And this island is in the shape of a Pikachu. Alright, you've already defeated 2 super bosses. It looks like this the time to tell you new information. When you defeat a boss, it might drop precious ore. Alright, here's the explanational ore. Useful items we created from these pieces of ore. But I'll explain more once you defeat a boss and get ore. I hope you find some soon. Of course you want me to find some soon. Alright, Wartortle wants us to find 1 Gloom or more. Use a power gear to prepare a Pokemon with CP 180 or higher. And catch 80 or more kinds of Pokemon, which we've already done. I knew that would be a thing sooner or later. Alright, so now we want us to go find some ore. And we can find ourselves an Ivysaur as well, so that was bound to happen. But we do need to find a Gloom. Now, there could very well be a Gloom in here, but I got a funny feeling that once we do this Ivysaur stage, that Gloom will just pop up as a searchable Pokemon. I mean, finding there's a guaranteed Oddish. Boom. Oh, another Oddish too. Towards our collection. I would say too, because we also saw a transfer option, like transfer to the Adventurers Guild, or the Adventurers Club, whatever it was called. I would say that's going to give us Pokédollars, again, reminiscent to the old Pokemon Rumble games. So as I said, there's a lot of base Rumble mechanics, which is great to see, because it does give that familiarity to the game. We didn't get the Pokemon, but we got some ore and a feather. Which I kind of feel that was kind of like meant to happen anyways, because, as I said, tutorial, everything plays out scripted. So Mega Drain Acid and 46 Pokédollars, Guide Feather, and a ore. A plain ore. Okay. You got ore. Let me explain how to refine ore. I got a feeling in my jellies. I got a feeling in my jellies, and that's not a very nice feeling in my jellies either. You can refine ores into power gears at the refinery in the Adventures Club. Power gears are items that the Adventures Club developed. They make Pokemon stronger, isn't that great? Now let's refine the ore into a power gear. Tap the ore and then tap the restart refining button. Start refining 2 seconds? Or maybe I could be... It takes a long time to refine ore, but I would like to help out the new adventurers, so I'll refine them super quickly for a while. You won't know what you can get from the ore until it's fully refined. It's exciting to find what you'll get. Once refining the ore is complete, please tap the receive button to receive it. After you receive a power gear, tap Pokemon and Gears, and then tap the Pokemon to go to the switch menu, and then select the Pokemon. I'll explain how to use power gears there. Okay, so at the moment the game's masking that at the moment. I wonder how long it actually does take to refine an ore. So at the moment though, move gear. Alright, so yeah, it's kind of going along the lines of traits, more like what the gears are, okay. Yeah, so traits are now replaced with gears. Okay, I think that's going to be cool. 1,000, okay, you can get coins from it too, so I'm not going to make a full type of spill on that just yet until we see what exactly comes out of that. Alright, I'll teach you how to use power gears here. Power gears are items that have effects on what they are when they are attached to Pokemon. Yep. Attach a gear. We'll do... Okay, so Brawny gives 200 health, and Move Gear gives us CP plus 5. We'll do CP plus 5. And we can upgrade them with whatever that is. Yep. Nice, we got that on there. We'll switch to the Butterfree. And we've got some challenges, so that'll be probably in regards to the ore, which it is. Attach a power gear as well. 12 diamonds. Alright, now we've got to defeat Wartortle. For that though, we do need Gloom. Oh, there's a Tangler in there. Well, I'm going back in there because I want the Ivysaur and the Tangler, but we didn't see a Tangler, so that's probably going to be a rare spawn. But I'm going back in there. Alright, Butterfree, snag us some Tanglers, please. And we didn't get a Bulbasaur either. Wow, this oh, there's a Tanglers. Oh. Hey, and the gust actually wobbled it. So I'll probably have the audio on really quiet when it comes to the actual video and post-editing, but on my end, I could tell I actually got that straight away because you heard the... Actually, I'm gonna enjoy listening back to this audio recording and me doing the wobbling impression and be like, oh dear my god, what is with that impersonation of the wobble sound effect? It doesn't even sound like KrimZen. What are you doing? Come on, give me a Bulbasaur. Give me a Bulbasaur. I didn't want to attack the Ivysaur, I was going for the Bulbasaur. I got the Ivysaur at least, but I didn't get my Bulbasaur. I want my Bulbasaur. And it was CP 177, so it's trying to encourage you to put the gear onto the Bulbasaur, onto the Ivysaur. Of course it is. Of course it is. It's probably not going to give me 180. It wants me to use the gear on it. I bet. No, I don't want to use a guide feather. I want the Bulbasaur. Please don't tell me what to do. Alright, quickly go through here again. We snagged ourselves another Tangler. Nice. It is quite handy though going back and actually clearing out every attainable Pokemon in that particular area, because as you just saw there was a requirement for this one to have 8 different species of Pokemon. So that's the only reason why I normally go and do this type of thing. Just because that is a requirement, and it's like, oh, I don't need to worry about that because I've already got that amount of Pokemon. Alright, we got ourselves Bulba, so we can just take out the Ivysaur now. There we go, we got all the Pokemon now. Me likes! Still have yet to see what the Pokebox are for. Alright, and that had Razor Leaf as well. Okay, now we can go for an adventure. Now we can use a guide feather, since you want me to use one so badly. Gloom Cave. Gloom! Gloom! That'll be the boss, so there's going to be Oddishes here. Wonder what the other Pokemon's going to be, if there is going to be a rare, or is it going to be Tangler again? Alright, pick that up. Boom, boom, boom. Mega Sting everywhere. Yeah, it's Tangler again, so I don't need to worry about the Tangler because I've already got it from the previous Ivysaur cave that we explored. Which is kind of why, as I said, it's quite handy going back and making sure you've already got all the Pokemon from that area. So if you do go to a new area, you don't particularly need to like focus on, oh, that looked like it was guaranteed, which it is. Because it was Sparkly, that's how I knew. Sparkly usually equals good, and again, as you saw there, it was 176 CP, which means the game ain't gonna give us that 180, so I'm gonna have to put a power gear on this thing. So, gears, Pokemon, we want... How weak was my Butterfree? Can I take that off? Remove? Yep. So remove that, switch. I do want to switch to the Butterfree, I wanted to go back. So Pokemon, we'll go Glue because it's got Mega Drain. So equip that, that gives us the CP 181. Which means we're now eligible to go to the Super Boss. Now the Wartortle will recognize us as a worthy opponent, which we always were a worthy opponent. What do you mean? I was like, hold on, why are you saying this to me? I just realized why she was saying that to me. Because I didn't swap to the Gloom. I was like, hold on. Alright, time limit 55 seconds. This should be really easy. Let's see if we can snag a Squirtle. I don't think we can, because we kind of want to take this Wartortle out. And plus Mega Drain means we can get health back too. This Wartortle is just like bouncing around. Is it using Splash? Oh no, it's using Bubble. Or Bubble Beam, one of the two. Alright, and we've got a Guide Feather. So no ores as of yet. Just feathers. Alright, 38 Pokédollars and 1 Guide Feather was our only rewards for that. Which means next up is Charmeleon. Alright, Charmeleon. What's the guess for the CP? Oh, we need a Poliwag for this one. Alright, let's go search. Let's go get ourselves some Squirtle and some Wartortle, and potentially one other Pokemon. Let's take a guess on what that extra Pokemon will be. I'd say it's gonna be Poliwag. Yep, Poliwag, Poliwhirl. I didn't check what the requirements were for that Super Boss. Oh wells. It could be Poliwhirl in here, or it's going to be a completely different Pokemon. But we do need Poliwhirl, I definitely know that. It looked like we needed 2 Poliwhirls, because like, there was slightly... Like, you could see 2 Poliwhirls just fly off the screen, so I'm going to assume we need 2 of them. So for now, let's just take out those Poliwags. We did get 1 Poliwag. We also need a Squirtle, and we also need the Wartortle, just for the Pokédex. Alright, there's our Squirtle, that's out the way. At least it's not like going back just for a Bulbasaur at the boss stage, that was kind of annoying. Alright, we got a Guide Feather, just not the Wartortle, so back in we go. It does also look like it's just going to be Poliwag for the minions just before the boss fight. And all blue Pokeballs as well as like our new Pokemon, I have also noticed that. We have challenge stuff, but I won't worry about that for now. Charmeleon wants us to go for 230 or higher and catch 1 Poliwhirl. Excuse me, not 2. My bad. Wartortle, yep, we only just need the Wartortle now. That's nice. And then after that, the search will be, of course, no other than Poliwhirl. If not, then I'm going to be very surprised. There's 1 guaranteed catch there, because I did see some Sparkles. Some twinklies, twinklies, sparklies, Poliwag. It's a shame it's not, hold on, what is Poliwag shiny? Is it like a deeper colour blue, or is it purple, or is it pink? It's something, I know that. And again, this is coming from someone who doesn't like their shiny, so it's probably no surprise I probably guessed the wrong colour. Did I get the Wartortle? That's the question. I did. We snagged ourselves a Wartortle Wartortle, there we go, Wartortle. Wartortle, just take out the war, I just make it or instead. Hey, I'm so creative, not. 223 Wartortle. And we wanted a 230, I do believe, for Charmeleon. So yeah, I think this game wanted us to go... Is that like level 4 or... Oh, I just saw some pretty... Oh yeah, my gut feeling about the ores is kind of correct. Yeah, that's probably potentially going to be an issue. Because I saw that, I don't know if anyone else saw that. Oh, they kind of don't put it in like... Huh. Alright, so they want us to upgrade. Okay, upgrade with Pokédollars. So that's what the Pokédollars are for. Oh! No, it's not. The Pokédollars kind of go with it. So you, not only do you need, like, upgrade kit stuff, but you also need Pokédollars. Ah! Okay, I get. Okay, I understand now. I understand, because I was like, oh, they're not going in, like, making it so, like, say if you got 2 of, say, a move gear for +5, they're not going saying you've got 2 of that sting, you've got them. Okay. I'm not a big fan of that particular menuing. Only because it's like, I did not mean to hit that. Back. Sorry, I was just off on a tangent and my brain just tried to explain it and I just completely forgot what I was doing. Switch! Adventure, let's go back and now we want to do... So we want to go get a Poliwag. Otherwise Charmeleon's like, nah mate, yeah nah mate, come back when you've got Poliwags, then I'll challenge you. And he come back and he's like, yeah nah mate. And by the way, that's something we do say here in Australia. We say yeah nah or nah yeah. It's confusing. I can't even explain it to you. What it actually means. So it means like if they're saying yes, if they're saying no. I've had issues with that ever since I went into retail work. When I used to work at like both Macca's and at my not so much my clerical work because you like if you went to the hospital you wouldn't really say yeah nah mate. More like when I used to work behind the checkout or something, you'd get yeah nah mate. You'd ask them, do you want checkout, sir? And they go yeah nah mate. And you're like, can you repeat that please? I was like, nah yeah mate. It's an annoying bit of slang. It basically means yes, no, or it's I don't know. I'm having a bit of a brain aneurysm trying to explain the bloody slang too, so if it did sound like I was having a bit of a stroke there, yeah, I kind of was. Australian slang is the most confusing slang you're gonna get in the world. Basically, gear slot also got a +10, I think, there too. Which means the Charmeleon is now gonna fight us. Alright, Charmeleon, mate. Let's go, mate. Come out the back, mate. Is what they say at the pubs. You wanna go out back, mate? I'll give you a wild beating there. Mate. Of course it's mate. What? I don't know what's with the stereotypes, but we don't speak Aussie, you just add mate to everything and it just makes it sound somewhat Aussie, I guess. Which I don't agree with, because it's things like, you know, oi, g'day, mate. Or crikey, mate. She's a big one. Or she be right. That's probably the most Aussie thing, but then again, I think New Zealand's, or the Kiwi said it as well, she be right. She be right, mate. I don't know, I'm going off a bit of a tangent here, because it's like, I'm trying to get through this annoying tutorial bit, because it's like, I know they're hiding bits of the game behind this tutorial, because it's like, I really want to know what, I guess, limitations or paywalls there are in this game. I'm really curious. It's like, it can't be this smooth. When you refine a piece of ore, you'll sometimes find something called a summer gear, which is a gear with special powers. Okay, we kind of went over this when we were talking about the Charizard thing, so it's like, yeah, we kind of get this. But no, I doubt this game is going to run as smooth as this when we get into the actual game. I would be very surprised. There has to be some type of paywall, whether it be a stamina wall or a literal paywall, Nah. As I said, I want to get past the tutorial just to see if you can play constantly just like this. Because, as I said, there's something in my jellies that tell me that that's not the case. Alright, so we're just going to water gun through this. I think we've already got ourselves a Geodude, so it looks like there's going to be no Gravelers or anything like that. That's probably going to be a super boss. Right, that's down. We will need to go for a Charmeleon and Charmander. Alright, we got... Oh, it wobbled. Alright, we got the Charmander. Now, are we going to get the Charmeleon? Probably not. Oh, I take it back, we did. And we got some ore. I was going to say, hold on, it's sparkling, but I can't tell if that is a legitimate wobble sparkle or guaranteed capture sparkle or not. So we got the Charmeleon, a Guy Feather, and an ore. That's a really good hold there. So a one-time visit. Love it. Absolutely love it. I love it when that happens. And we got some ores. So this is probably going to give us the summon gear. Because I mentioned about the summon gear. So 2-second refine, rapid refining, and 60-minute faster with the ticket. Oh. I don't like that. Oh, so how long are the refining actually going to take? Snappy. And of course a quick attack. And more Pokédollars. Yep. Pokemon. Charmander is our strongest. With Rock Tomb. Alright. Can't complain. Alright, go plus 10. Okay, so you don't have to remove it from a Pokemon. You can just attach it straight to that Pokemon without having to go, say, to that Pokemon, remove, click on it, just go straight to my Pokemon. Alright, I will admit, I'll give credit where credit is due. I do like that. That's a pain in most games where you have to go through and do equipment management or equipment menuing or anything like that. That is, honestly, absolutely horrible. I hate when it has to happen. This game kind of takes away from the menuing. So, as I said, I do have to give credit where credit is due. That's a handy little feature, but as I said, how long is the actual refining going to take? That's my biggest question. Which I will find out probably next episode, because I doubt I'm going to get in the tutorial. So yeah, I'm pretty sure from the top of my head that the Wii U Rumble had a super attack. Where you built up a meter and then you'd click something and all that, and it would allow your Pokemon to attack like much harder. I'm pretty damn sure that was. Oh, is that an Abra? It teleported. I need a better Pokemon. Goodbye. Alright, so we already got Geodude. I just need Graveler. So I will have to come back with a Pokemon that can kind of focus. Oh, we had a Pokemon with Assurance, but I'm not sure if the CP is any decent on it. We want to one-shot the Abra. So I doubt that's a catch. So it looks like the sparkles on the boss isn't always a guaranteed catch. It's the aesthetic thing when you take it out, dare I say. Alright, we'll go back in there. Right, there's two Pokemon we need to catch. The Graveler and the Abra. I mean, we could always, I don't know if we'll get lucky or not and get the Abra, but like with a crit or something, or it gets wobbled. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Alright, how about now? Did I get it? I did get the Abra. I went like really close to it and then just like spammed my Rock Tomb. And that actually worked. I was like, yo! Alright, one less Pokemon to worry about. Now he's gonna get the Graveler. And then the Raichu will recognize us as an equal and be like, yo, wanna go out the back, mate? We'll have an electrifying fight. Speaking of electrifying, cheers! Got ourselves the Graveler. Smackdown, Rollout, Bulldoze, and Thief. Not bad. Bulldoze. Then again, the easiest way to probably get that Abra would have to probably use our Summon Gear and Quick Attack. I just realized that. I'll give you a little hint. Attach a move gear. Yeah, I know. Oh, hold on, I didn't need the hint. I already assumed that, oh, yeah, of course. We need to go to attach gear. We want the +10. Yes. Yes. And then a quick attack on the Rattata. Switch. Yes. And adventure. Now we can take on the Raichu. Battle. Oh, hold on. I thought I switched. I swear I used switch. Maybe I didn't press it properly. Alright, we're in now. Oh, you can evade. You just gotta swipe. Similar to that of Pokemon Go. Wait! Pika! Pika! Now, Pikachu had a funny cry in this game. Right, this is quick attack. I'm doing bugger all damage here. And there is a cooldown as well for like the summon gear. This Rattata is really quick, so that's not really a big issue. So I'd say the more powerful the summon gear is, the longer it's going to take to actually have a cooldown. Regardless though, we got the Raichu. Alright, that's all the super bosses done. Congratulations, you defeated the last super boss. There is nothing I can teach you anymore. You're such a skillful adventurer that I would like you to move on to the next steps, so I'll invite you to a tournament hosted by the Adventurers Club. If you keep on winning in the tournament, you can get rewards, so please try it with your favourite Pokemon. Tap the tournament button on the cam screen to participate in the tournament, and I don't know why all of a sudden I went very Frenchy. I don't know, Callie just reminds me of a French woman, but then again, my French probably isn't very Frenchy at all. It's probably, I don't know, what could exactly be this... Oh no, it really does kind of sound a little bit Frenchy in a way, but it also could be, probably not, nah, I don't think it's German. I think I'm just embarrassing myself here at the moment. We all know I love to put on a little bit of a voice here and there. Alright, 18 diamonds, so what? Alright, participate in a tournament. Let's do that then, let's go on with a tournament. Welcome to the tournament. This is the place where you'll test your skills using Pokemon you've collected. Lady KrimZen, we've invited you to the first round of the preliminaries. You can try it every day, so feel free to take part in it. So prelims first round, attempt left 1. So the target is a CP 30, Psyduck, Starmie. Is the 2 Pokemon. We have 60-second time limit. Why not? Even though I've got like a type disadvantage, I'm sure we can take it down with a quick attack. Oh, the music! It's the same boss music from the Rumble games. I like this song. No, I really do. Like, sarcasm aside, I actually really like this song. I particularly like that particular part of the song. Like, it just makes it really catchy and very memorable for that reason, because you can just remember the guitar riff. Like just that heavy guitar coming in too. Just spam that bulldoze. Which is quite good because it's got an AoE effect, so it just takes out everything that tries to attack you. Take it out with a quick attack, summon gear, and adios! Well, I was meant to say adieu, but adios came out instead. Adios. Alright. Oh, it actually kind of gives you like a summary of the actual Pokemon you used too. That's cool. Alright, 5,000 Pokédollars. Damn! I guess if you want some money, you go do prelims. Now you've experienced the tournament, it's finally time for you to embark on a full-scale adventure. Let's go to a new area. I'm pretty sure you can find new Pokemon there and Power Gears there. It's exciting to find out what's waiting for us. Okay, let's go! And with that, that is the tutorial done for Pokemon Rumble Rush. You've arrived at Charizard C, Venusaur, Blastoise, Charizard, and others have been sighted in this area. Alright, that's going to be pretty much it for this episode. This is a very long episode. This is Charizard Seed. You'll start your adventure by finding a stage using a guide further here too, but I would like you to research this area only with the Pokemon from this area, so so that Pokemon from a different area won't be mixed in. So I'll give you a Pokemon you can catch in this area. Thank you for your research. Oh! By the way, you can use any Pokemon in a tournament. If you catch strong Pokemon, use them in tournaments. Oh! What? What? So, I can't use the Pokemon that I just caught. Is that what she just told me? Oh! I have mixed feelings about that. But you can use them in tournaments. Well, a big whoopsie-doo there! You've unlocked... you can shop, you can buy Poké Diamonds! Of course you can! Of course you can! And there is products that will help you on your adventures. This is what I was more curious about to see. So, this can make or break the game. Open the menu by tapping on the menu button and then tap the shop to visit the shop. You can also visit the shop by tapping on the symbol on top of the screen. Of course you can! I'm sorry, but mobile games tend to have a little bit of a trope when it comes to microtransactions, and it's just following all of them at the moment. The starter set is... Of course you can! Starter set is currently available at the shop, but it's great value and includes items like exclusive summon gears. Of course it does! And Poké Diamonds. Of course it does! If we could have a mobile game without microtransactions, that would be absolutely marvellous, thank you. Alright, we've already looked at this, so yeah. Let's have a look at this shop. Alright, so starter set, $6. Alright, that's only one per player, so 400 Poké Dollars and one, what's that, refining slots plus one. I guess that's not too bad, I guess. An exclusive summon gear, well, it always is exclusive considering it's always bought. 400 Poké Dollars, sorry, 400 diamonds plus Pokemon Catch Boost. Hold on. When you can get 400 paid Poké Dollars as Poké Diamond, may as well say Poké Dollars at this point. For 3 days, you'll be able to get up to 2 additional Pokemon when you clear a stage. It's perfect for ranking up. What do you mean? 2 additional Pokemon when you clear a stage for 3 days? It's not even permanent. It's not even a permanent boost. Yikes. It's not even perma. For 1 day. What? And you'll get an additional 1 refining slot for 1 day. 1 day. Either I'm misunderstanding this, but from what I'm reading here, it is saying that the boost that you're paying $6, this is Australian by the way, it might be a little bit different in like the US and all that, but you're paying $6 Australian for something that you get for 1 day. The other 2, okay, I don't know if that's even worth it. Alright, the exclusive gear, maybe, but that's still quite a bit of an asking. And at the same time, they were asking $6 for 400 in the other packs, so I don't know if that is actually value for money. Because if it was a perma refining slot, I could understand $6. But for 1 day, no, I can't. Really refining set, 600 Poké Dollars. For 3 days, $10. This one, you get 800 paid diamonds. You can get 80 Poké Diamonds for 30 days with this value, sir. You'll also move through stages more quickly. Now, this one I could probably get behind because it's 80 Poké Diamonds for 30 days, and you also on top of that get 800. So that works out 30 days, 30 times. I can't math at the moment. So 2,400 diamonds on top of my head, if I'm correct with my math, which I think I am. No, that's not right. 30? 100, what it was, 80 times 10 was 800. Which then, yeah, no, that's right. That sounds right. 2,400 sounds right. 2,400 diamonds for free for 30 days after that. No, that works out about right. No, I reckon that's actually good value for money there. That one so far is about the only one that actually... Is it like... purchase free outside of Japan? I don't know what it says Japan for, unless, like, for some odd reason Australia's within Japan. I don't know about that. I don't know, like, there's only, like, one deal set there that actually is worth your buck. The other three, I find kind of insulting. I don't even know, like, I don't even know if you can even say that the exclusive summon gear is worth $6. 400 Poke Diamonds. Big whoop-de-doo. You may as well go and spend an extra $7 and get 80 per day for 30 days. And you also get like 80, you get 400 more, and then topped it off with, as I said, an extra 2,400 diamonds for the next 30 days. Like, sorry, not even that, sorry. Worded that wrong. 2,400 diamonds at the end of that deal set if you were to play for the next 30 days. Which completely makes that first one not even worth it. The summon gear, I don't seem that worthy at all. No. That rubs me very, very wrong. That rubs me very wrong. No. No. I could rant for an hour on this. That's bad. That's bad. That, considering they're saying starter set, one time only as well, by the way, that should be a perma. That ore refining, one extra slot, should be a permanent addition to the game. Like, when you buy that, I'm sorry for my black screen going off again. I will be fixed next episode, I'm sorry. But that should be a permanent upgrade, not a one-day upgrade. That, I find, that's disgusting. That's terrible. No. I can't even, like, wrap my head around that. I really can't. I can't wrap my head around that. Oh, God. So, out of all of them, there's only one really worth buying, in my honest opinion, and that's the $12 one. So, was it like $12 or $13? I can't remember. Just mainly because of what you get out of it. It actually does sound... Alright, we'll get that one. It actually just sounds worth more for your buck. The other one, no. I can't. I honestly could not say to someone, buy that at all. No, I can't. Alright, well... I hate to end things on like a sour note like that, but that had to be looked at, and I'm not very happy about that at all. No, not at all. Alright, well, so, in regards to the actual game itself, ignoring the microtransactions, because it looks like there is no stamina, but just reading through some of that kind of makes me a little bit, in a way, I guess. I worked myself up into a coughing fit, great. But yeah, I'll definitely go and do a few more episodes of this game just to get a bit of a deeper dive into the game and see if this is actually even worth it. At the moment, Pokemon Rumble Rush is only available in Australia, so I've got no idea when this is going out internationally. So I just thought I'd go through and do like a bit of a review-esque type of Let's Play, just so you guys know if it's even worth buying this game. So that's it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know all your feedback on the game and all that down in the comment section below. And until next time, this is Lady KrimZen, and I probably will be sick again in next recording, so as I said, this might be a little bit of a bulk recording session. So until then, this is Lady KrimZen saying ciao for now, and I'm about to go have a coughing fit. Ciao!